Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your screen vertical and click that bottom full screen icon on the bottom right. So keep your phone vertical, click that full screen icon on the bottom right. And today I'm going to be showing you a deck that you can use to climb extremely quick. And since we do have the World Championship qualifiers going on right now, this deck will help you to just mindlessly go through the ranks. And this is the deck that I always use, and if you've seen some of my videos, you've seen a similar version of it. And the deck is quite expensive, but again, it's a deck that you really do not have to think about anything. All you really have to do is not mess up the big wave, small wave, which I've actually am playing, so I've actually did. And the deck wins almost all of the games except for like a couple bad hands, and it's to be expected. You really can't make a deck that's going to be like 100% win rate. I doubt that anyone can do that, and if they do, props to them. But the deck is you can most of the time just play it in autopilot, and it just wins games. Everybody in those lower ranks doesn't prepare for it, and they really can't do anything about it because either they're lacking cards or they don't have what it takes to counter it. Once you do go up into like gold 1 and gold 2, you will need to switch out because then everybody's prepared for it, and you're not gonna have a chance. But the deck's like I said, if you've seen my videos, you've probably seen that version of this deck. This is a more optimized version, and we're playing 3 Levia Dragon Deadalus, 3 Hammer Sharks, 2 Yomi ships, 2 Unshaven Angler, 3 Crystal Seers, 3 Big Wave, Small Wave, and 1 Yomi, and 3 Mirror Wall. Like I said, the deck isn't a cheap deck or something that you can just go out there and pick up. It is extremely expensive because you do need to get the 3 Levia Dragons, you do need the 3 Mirror Walls, and then you do need the Yomi ships and the Hammer Sharks. So overall, the deck's extremely expensive, and it's extremely consistent. And but if your opponent is expecting it and waiting for it, you're just not gonna have a chance. But everybody in those lower ranks, in those bronze, silvers, a lot of them aren't really prepared. And if you're playing against something that's not prepared for it, they're just gonna lose. You really need like Sphere Karibos and Twisters, or D-spells, or Tornado Walls in order for you to counter this deck. And those lower rank or people in those lower ranks, most of them do not have that. And that's why you can just equip this deck, make it, and then just fly through those bottom ranks. Like I said, just play an autopilot, summon monsters, activate Big Wave, Small Wave, summon Deadalus, and win the game after that, because they're not going to be able to do anything else. The Crystal Seers are there for support. It'll make it to where you can draw whatever it is that you need, and so you can draw it faster, and it'll go through your deck a little bit faster. The Unshaven Angler, most of the time you're not even using the effect, you just want it because it's a water attribute, and you can substitute it for any other water monster, but every now and then you do use the effect, and that's the only reason I have it. The Hammer Shark, again, you're not really using it for the effect, you're just using it for that water attribute and the fact that it's 19 attack with Yomi. And the Yomi ship just deals with any monster that has a high attack that you really don't have an out for, or you can just set it as a defense for the first or second turn. And the deck is extremely easy and simple to use. You go ahead and summon Deadalus and win. That's it. I'll have another video tomorrow of a deck after you get to gold, and it's going to be that Rex Raptor deck, and I'm pretty sure that you're aware of it or know of a version of it. However, I'm going to show you some tech to where you can use to go against the mirror matches and everything. So I'll go ahead and show you a couple of replays of this deck, and if you're enjoying my content, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like and do subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video. And if you don't like the video, just go ahead and leave a dislike, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.